Imagine a night sky so dark, you can see every star. Now imagine that sky ablaze with color, dancing and swirling overhead. That's the Northern Lights, also known as the Aurora Borealis. The Northern Lights are a natural light display that can be seen in the high-latitude regions of the Arctic. They are caused by the interaction of charged particles from the Sun with the Earth's atmosphere. These charged particles are carried by the solar wind, which is a stream of plasma that flows from the Sun into space. When the solar wind collides with the Earth's atmosphere, it excites the atoms and molecules in the atmosphere, causing them to emit light. The Northern Lights can appear in a variety of colors, including green, red, blue, and purple. The color of the Northern Lights depends on the type of atom or molecule that is being excited. For example, green Northern Lights are caused by excited oxygen atoms, while red Northern Lights are caused by excited nitrogen molecules. The Northern Lights are a truly awe-inspiring sight to see. They are a reminder of the power and beauty of nature. The best place to see the Northern Lights is in the auroral oval, a ring-shaped zone that encircles the Earth's magnetic poles. The auroral oval is located between 60 and 70 degrees north latitude, and it includes parts of Alaska, Canada, Greenland, Iceland, Norway, Sweden, and Finland. The best time to see the Northern Lights is during the winter months, from September to April. This is because the nights are longer and darker during this time of year, which makes it easier to see the Northern Lights. The Northern Lights can be seen on any night, but they are more likely to be visible when there is a full moon and when the sky is clear. The peak season for seeing the Northern Lights is from December to February. During this time, the nights are very long and dark, and the aurora activity is typically higher. However, it is important to note that the Northern Lights are a natural phenomenon, and there is no guarantee that you will see them, even if you travel during the peak season. If you are planning a trip to see the Northern Lights, it is a good idea to check the aurora forecast before you go. The aurora forecast can predict the likelihood of seeing the Northern Lights on a given night. You can find the aurora forecast on a number of websites, such as the Space Weather Prediction Center and Aurora Forecast. There are a number of companies that offer tours to see the Northern Lights. This can be a good option if you are not sure where to go or how to find the Northern Lights. Here are some tips for seeing the Northern Lights. Tip number 1. The Northern Lights are best seen in a dark sky, so it is important to get away from city lights. If you are staying in a town or city, try to find a spot that is as dark as possible. You can use a light pollution map to find dark skies near you. Tip number 2. The Northern Lights are best seen in the winter months, when it is cold outside. Be sure to dress warmly so that you can stay comfortable while you are waiting. Tip number 3. The Northern Lights can be unpredictable, so it is important to be patient. It may take some time for the Northern Lights to appear, so be sure to relax and enjoy the night sky. And our last tip. The Northern Lights are best captured with a long exposure photo. This will allow you to capture the light of the Northern Lights, even if they are faint. To take a long exposure photo, you will need to use a tripod to keep your camera steady. The Northern Lights are a truly awe-inspiring sight to see. They are a reminder of the power and beauty of nature. If you have the opportunity to see the Northern Lights, be sure to take it. I hope you enjoyed this video about the Northern Lights. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to this channel for more travel videos. And remember, the world is a beautiful place, so get out there and explore.